Hello everyone and welcome to this Video Sans Frontières video. My name is Jay Wakefield. Now, as some of you will be aware, I have in a few of my past videos featured an iPad 2, my iPad 2. And I featured that tablet to show various bits of software that I thought would be fun for children to actually use. I actually featured that software specifically for some of the parents in an autism group called Autism in Scotland. You know, kind of as buying ideas, you know, what software to buy for their kids. Now, at that time, I was properly roped in to the Apple iOS ecosystem. Now, this is not a move that, you know, I really wanted to make. In fact, for the longest time, I was very vocal about my opinions against Apple's iOS ecosystem and their mobile devices. And, but what really got me using iOS in the end was, and I have to say this, credit where credit is due, at the time, Apple was absolutely brilliant on accessibility. Nobody else was really even competing against them. Of course, Android had TalkBack, but it wasn't as good as VoiceOver. And Android's version of the zoom function was, well, it was non-existent at the time. However, while I've been kind of bashing away with my iPad and my iPhone, which I actually got rid of in August, you know, traded it for an Android handset. While I was actually bashing away with those devices, the Google actually bucked up their ideas. And Android, while my back has been turned, while I've been looking in completely the other direction, has become extremely brilliant accessibility-wise. Now, my iPad 2 was starting to feel a wee bit long in the tooth. Now, I would have been absolutely fine continuing to use the iPad 2. You know, it was a good tablet. You know, it was fantastic. Unfortunately, however, iOS 8 happened. iOS 8, what it did was, I mean, okay, the iPad 2 is a very old tablet. It really should be pensioned off now. But it's still a brilliant little device. Not that it's little, but you know what I mean. Unfortunately, what's happened is the magnifiers all went to pot. Sometimes it'll bring you a wee window when you want a full screen. You have to kind of be tapping away with three fingers for Scotland, you know, in the hope that you'll get a menu. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Sometimes it kind of zooms up too much. Sometimes it doesn't zoom enough. It just didn't work out right. Plus, iOS 8 gave me a couple of networky derp issues. However, I sold the iPad 2 on eBay, and please be reassured that I did actually put in the listing about the networky derp issues that I'd had. But I got a good price for it. Now, I do use a tablet quite a lot, actually. Unfortunately, as part of, you know, I think the combined effects of my Asperger's syndrome and depression means I have pretty high anxiety and sometimes find it difficult to move from room to room without intense OCD impulsions kicking in. And as a way to try and combat that, I will basically have a tablet with me to watch videos, basically just to, you know, kind of help to ease everything off a wee bit, you know. And, well, I sold my iPad 2, I sent it on its way on Saturday, and for the past couple of days, I've really been struggling without a tablet. Okay, some people might say use a phone. The phone screen is too small for a lot of things that, you know, I would do on a tablet. Other people have been saying use a laptop. And I tried that as well. I had the Dell Latitude D630 on a TV dinner tray. You know, if I wanted to watch something before I went to bed. That didn't necessarily work too well either. So, well, the only thing that I could really think to do was to get another tablet. And that was my plan anyway. So what tablet do you think I might have gotten? Well, I actually took some advice from Elmul3. And I've gone and got myself, wait for it, one of these. This is a Samsung Galaxy Tab 4 in a box that isn't actually wooden. I fell for it with the Galaxy S5 smartphone. Whoops. Okay, sorry about that. I got an SOS call from the local disability charity whom I manage the IT for, so obviously duty calls. But I do have a couple of minutes with which to kind of go over this. So, this is the Samsung Galaxy Tab 4 7-inch, and yes, I'm as surprised as you are. Firstly, I was going to get a 10-inch machine, but, you know, they're kind of a bit pricey. But this fell right in my price bracket. I got it out of CEX, and yeah, it's just really very reasonably priced. So I thought, well, Elmul3 has one of these, so and while Elmul3's is the black model, mine's is not. It's, to be honest, it's looking a wee bit pale. I'm wondering if it might be a bit ill. So let's have a look here. Let's see what like it is. So it's a 7-inch screen. It's apparently in grade A condition, but needs a bit of a clean. I'm just gonna get rid of that CEX badge because I don't need it. I don't need it. Definitely don't need it. And you do get some sort of a warranty from CEX. You know, if it goes completely belly up, I believe it's 12 months or something that you get with it. You know, and they have been pretty good at honouring my warranties in the past, you know, when I've needed to return something there. So, yeah, so here it is. This is the Galaxy Tab 4 7-inch. Now, the good news about this is that I am not SIM-locked to a particular network. And there's a good reason for that. This is a Wi-Fi only model. However, there is one thing that if this were to be an iPad, this would be a massive problem for me. It's only 8 gigs. That is not enough. That is not enough to even fit a distressed donkey. However, because this is a Samsung Galaxy and not an iPad, I picked up one of these. 32 gig micro SD card. And that will bump the storage capacity up to 40 gigs. Now, let's power on the device. Very nice. So this came out at a similar time that the Galaxy smartphone did. So this has got a multi-tray. Nice. So this has got things and stuff. It's Android, but with a wee bit of helping from TouchWiz. And before y'all start reaching for the comments box, going, Jay, why'd you do that? TouchWiz is so crap. So it is, aye. You didn't want TouchWiz, aye. You can you man. Fit you down, like, fit you down with that. That's a load of crap, that is. Put your mouse down away and wished, because TouchWiz is very good for accessibility. So for example, if I was to put this into, I mean, look at the size of this menu. It's just fantastic. So if I was to stick this into Oh, you can do a customizable grid. Ah, now that's something I didn't know. I wonder if I can do that with my phone, because that would be awful useful with that. And then I wouldn't have to go scrolling right to the end to get my folders right, and if I have to skate halfway across the world to get access to my folders, so I do. Ah, nice. But I mean, certain menus where you've got list view, I must admit I do quite like being able to. I must admit, you know, I do like how big the text can be. And of course, you have magnification. So, allow me to... Ah, yeah. Android has finally caught up. Look at that. Clear as anything. So, I think what I'll do is I'll see if I can go into YouTube. I plan to reset this, by the way. Obviously, to factory settings. I don't want to log on to Google just yet. Oh yeah, I need to connect to a Wi-Fi. Maybe I should do that. So what I'll do is I'm going to away and reset this, and yeah, I'll see if I can get some stuff done. Anyway, that has been just a kind of a quick. Oh, hang on a minute. Before I do that, I probably should show you around. So it's got a 3.15 megapixel camera and a 1.3 megapixel camera on the front. It's got a quad-core 1.2 gigahertz processor backed up by 1,536 megs or 1.5 gigs of RAM. And that's pretty much it, really. It's just basically, you know, I just needed a tablet, and I got this one. It's nice and compact. I just kind of need a case for it now. You know, that's really the only issue I have, is that, you know, I went into my local Carphone warehouse and the official Samsung case is $34.99. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. So, yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this a total reset. Let's see if I can find out how to do it in here. Device, is it? General, under about device. Actually, no, it's storage, and then it used to be in storage. I think what I can do is maybe search. Factory data reset. So I want to reset the device and erase everything. And then what that will do then is that will actually reset the device and enable me to there we go, it's erasing now. See that Android 2 just had more surgery than enough, seriously. You always see it with its abdomen open. There's probably a million and one software updates that I should probably do while the battery is low and could probably go... Nah, I'm only kidding on. When you're doing any kind of an update, always best to have a charger plugged in and the battery nice and fully charged. Or truly farged. So make sure you have your battery truly farged, and then you can update your Fidice firmware. And once this is reset, I plan to mount in this Kingston 32 gig micro SD card, which I got from UB40, and I think I know it was Harry Belafonte who said, I've got to go and leave a card in Kingston Town, and I picked it up about 70 years later or something. Right, excellent. So now we get to see the Samsung Galaxy welcome thing. This is basically turned into a factory restore video. So you've seen like Packard Bell, Compaq, maybe a couple of others, I can't mind. Did I show you? No, I didn't. I showed you an HP one, and I showed you an Ace. No, I don't think I showed you an Asus one. In fact, I've shown you a few HP ones, and now here's a Galaxy Tab. So, what I like about this is, look what's the first thing you see, the accessibility button. So I'm going to click that, and I'm going to, what have I done here? Don't want that. Actually, maybe I do. I want huge font size. I want magnification gestures on. And it's brilliant, is this? So there we go, magnification. To see available Wi-Fi, I'm going to do my Wi-Fi now. Now it's wanting to set the date and time. It seems to have the time all set. Select time zone, and it even knows it's in British summertime. But for how much longer? Clocks go back in, I think, a couple of weeks. Got Google? That's like got milk. I do have a Google account, thank you for asking. Oh, you want me to sign in? Oh, well, I wish you'd actually come out and say it and not just kind of hint. No, I'm kidding on. Okay, so, backup and restore, location, communication. Contacting Google to restore my account. That's good. Tablet uses your name to personalize some apps. Yep. That's absolutely fine. And then I've got my Samsung account to sign in. So I can remember the account details for that. So I think I'm pretty much set up. I managed to get signed in on Google. Managed to get signed in on Dropbox. I think the only thing that I've not managed to sign in so far is my Samsung account, but I'll sort that out. And it looks as if a few of my apps have made it over here. It's going to take a wee while. There's 22 new messages. I'm not going to... Yeah. So yeah, I mean, this is pretty much all. Yeah, I would say this is pretty much all set up the new. So there's Wi-Fi. There's yeah, it's all pretty much done. Can have a really bright screen as well if I want. I think quite loud notification sounds. But yeah, I mean, obviously there's more to do. I've got to set my Facebook up. I've got to set my regular email up and all that and what have you. And I have to find an appropriate program that will actually stream my videos and stuff from my PC. I have one in mind. I used to use it when I had Android last time. I also used it on iOS, but iOS 7 happened, so I had to switch to another program which is Apple only. Oh look, Tux Racer, I'll be able to enjoy it on here. I love that. I wonder if I can even do this one-handed. Ah, what's it doing? Stop it! So you can get to see how crappy I am with this. And of course this is not available on iOS because Apple. I'm also looking forward to playing around a bit with ScumVM and DOSBox as well. That's going to be quite fun, I think. Oh, what's it doing? Ah. I'll tell you, it's not bad for gaming. It should be better than the iPad 2, because I think that just had a... You know, just kind of had a derpy single core CPU. This has got a quad core... Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. Probably need to adjust the power settings. But yeah, I mean, that's... yeah, that's a game. Oh, 3 applications need approved before you can use them. Oh look, yes, Scotland app. Okay, what's these apps that need approved? No. Just gonna show me the ones that need approved, okay? Why are you doing this to me, man? Right. Okay, my apps. Ah! Oh look, Dropbox, eBay, Facebook. Failhard. Flute sound plugin. Oh, that must be one of the derpy piano apps I like to install. Hopefully it should also install Stuart, the Scottish voice. Share it from Lenovo. Snapchat. I'm guessing there's probably an update somewhere that I need to install. I think if I go to General, About Device, then Software Update. So now that's a way looking for software update. Downloading updates. So there's quite a lot, obviously, to do. So I think the best thing to do now is kind of leave it and let it do its thing. So for now, this has been a Video Song Frontier video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please feel free to subscribe and follow us on Facebook. The URL will of course follow. Thank you for watching, and hope you'll join me for my next video. Bye.